The very first time we met, we had a 3-hour meeting. And by the end of that meeting, I just knew she was Lily.
The legal drama surrounding Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has captured public attention, unraveling a tale of creative differences, harassment claims, and a fierce legal battle that escalated from the set of It Ends With Us. What started as a collaboration on a highly anticipated film soon became a public dispute involving lawsuits, countersuits, and a flurry of leaked information. Here's all we know. Blake Lively was cast as the lead, Lily, in It Ends With Us, with Justin Baldoni not only directing but also starring alongside her. Colleen Hoover, the author of the book the film is based on, initially gushed about the casting, calling Lively her dream Lily, and praised Baldoni as perfect for the role of Ryle. Filming kicked off in New Jersey in May 2023, but it hit a roadblock when the Hollywood Writers and Actors Guild strikes temporarily paused production. Despite this, when the film finally hit theaters in August 2024, Baldoni was all praise for Lively's portrayal, calling her a strong, funny, and intelligent heroine. The movie, which centers on a woman navigating trauma and complex love, was a major success, raking in $351 million worldwide. But behind the scenes, rumors of a feud between Baldoni and Lively started to swirl. Fans couldn't help but notice how strangely distant the two were at the film's promotional events, with many pointing out that they weren't following each other on social media. In fact, while most of the cast followed Lively, Baldoni didn't. TMZ caught wind of this and started reporting that the tension was linked to accusations of fat-shaming, inappropriate comments, and Baldoni's prolonged kissing during scenes. The rumors didn't stop there. Some outlets speculated that the rift might have been fueled by Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, getting too hands-on in the film's production. Behind the scenes, Baldoni decided to bring in a crisis management and PR firm to handle the growing negative publicity. As the drama unraveled, it was suggested that Blake Lively's tone-deaf marketing might have also contributed to the escalating tension between the two. It seemed like everyone was playing the PR game, except, of course, for the fans, who were left to piece it all together. Blake Lively and the author, Colleen Hoover, chose to focus on the fun parts of the film, like the costumes and fashion, while ignoring the serious themes in the story. This left the audience feeling unprepared for the darker, more emotional parts of the movie. On the other hand, Justin Baldoni, who directed the film and also starred in it, tried to promote the movie for what it truly was, focusing on its deeper messages. This difference in how the film was promoted caused a lot of tension between the cast and crew. Things only got worse when Blake Lively accused Justin Baldoni of harassment. She filed a formal complaint with the California Civil Rights Department, claiming several disturbing incidents on set. According to Blake, Baldoni showed her inappropriate videos or pictures of women. She also said that during filming, Baldoni went off script and made their scenes more intimate than they were supposed to be, like kissing her neck during a scene that didn't need any sound. Blake also said that Baldoni pressured her into simulating nudity for a birth scene, even though that wasn't in the script or previously discussed. On top of that, she claimed that Baldoni didn't make sure the set was private during the nude scene, allowing people who didn't need to be there to walk through. Finally, Blake pointed out that Baldoni cast a personal friend as her doctor in the movie, even though the role usually goes to a local actor. What started as a creative disagreement soon turned into a serious legal issue, with both sides fighting for their reputations. The situation grew even more intense with more disturbing allegations. Blake Lively claimed that Justin Baldoni made unsettling comments, including telling her he could speak to her late father. She also alleged that Baldoni tried to enter her trailer while she was naked, and even implied to her trainer that she needed to lose weight. These serious accusations led to a high-stakes meeting with Lively, Baldoni, executives from Sony Pictures Entertainment and Wayfair Studios, as well as Lively's husband, Ryan Reynolds, present. This meeting was seen as a precursor to what could become a formal lawsuit. In response, Baldoni denied all the allegations, calling them categorically false. His representative, Brian Fredman, claimed that Lively's complaint was an attempt to improve her image after negative comments and actions made during the film's promotional campaign. Amid all the tension, a piece of behind-the-scenes footage from the set was leaked, further fueling the dispute. The footage showed Lively and Baldoni's characters slow dancing, in a scene without sound. In the clip, Baldoni leans in and kisses Lively's neck while saying, "It smells so good," something that wasn't in the script, according to Lively's complaint. She said this made her uncomfortable, adding more weight to her allegations. Baldoni's team presented the leaked footage as proof that his behavior on set was appropriate. However, many saw the video in a different light. In the footage, Blake Lively can be seen subtly pulling away and attempting to avoid further physical contact with Baldoni. This has led some to interpret her actions as signs of discomfort. An intimacy coordinator, interviewed by The Hollywood Reporter, pointed out that the kiss was not discussed beforehand, as there was no mention of it in the script or the dialogue. According to the coordinator, this made the scene an unscripted moment, which likely left Lively in an awkward and unprofessional position. The coordinator also highlighted that, in such cases, actors typically discuss intimate scenes in advance to ensure boundaries are respected. Lively, in this instance, appeared to be trying to keep things professional while navigating a situation she found uncomfortable. Lively also accused Baldoni of orchestrating a smear campaign against her, claiming that he hired a PR team to manipulate the media narrative in his favor. Her legal filings included text messages and emails, which were obtained through subpoenas. These messages revealed that the PR team was actively working to control the story, with some texts even admitting that many of the claims they were pushing were not entirely true. Among the key points revealed in these communications, there were discussions about how to paint Baldoni in a positive light, despite the allegations against him. The public relations strategy employed by Justin Baldoni's team took a troubling turn, with one publicist even suggesting that Lively's reputation needed to be buried. There were plans to confuse people by sending out mixed messaging, which they hoped would sway public opinion in Baldoni's favor. The narrative being pushed online was described as crazy good, with many fans supporting Baldoni, despite the fact that his own team admitted they didn't fully agree with all of the claims being made. Adding to the complexity, the same PR team that worked for Baldoni was also behind Johnny Depp's public relations efforts during his trial with Amber Heard, detail that many found significant, given the similarities in the way both cases were handled. In response to these public relations tactics and the ongoing lawsuits, Baldoni filed a $250 million lawsuit against the New York Times for publishing a story that, he claimed, was based on Lively's self-serving narrative. Not stopping there, Baldoni, Wayfair Studios, and their publicist also filed a $400 million lawsuit against Lively, her husband Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist, Leslie Sloan. The lawsuit accused them of civil extortion, defamation, and various contract-related claims. According to the suit, Lively used her star power to demand more control over the film than would typically be granted to an actor. These demands allegedly included rewriting scenes, taking over wardrobe decisions, creating her own version of the film, and even pushing for Baldoni's exclusion from promotional materials. The lawsuit insisted that the conflict was rooted in creative differences and that there was no harassment, claiming that Lively and Reynolds had launched a smear campaign to ruin Baldoni's reputation. The two sides of the story couldn't have been more different. Baldoni's team maintained that the conflict was a creative struggle over control of the film, accusing Lively of using the media to spread a misleading, edited version of events. On the other hand, Lively's team stood firm in their claims of harassment, a hostile work environment, and a smear campaign designed to damage her career. Let's be real, the legal drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is anything but simple, with each side spinning their own version of events. That leaked video didn't really clear anything up, it just added more fuel to the fire. What it did do, however, was highlight a few major things to note. Clear communication matters, boundaries are important, and intimacy coordinators need to be on every set. But more than that, this whole mess is a glaring reminder of the power struggle between actors and directors. Don't get me started on the PR games. Manipulating public opinion isn't just a tactic, it's practically a sport here. At the end of the day, this isn't just about creative differences. It's about serious allegations and a whole lot of behind-the-scenes narrative controversies. And the saga is far from over. With lawsuits flying left and right and both sides making sure they get their say in public, this is going to be a messy ride for both actors. What do you think? Who is right here? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe for more trendy issues.